Hey everyone, before I even say anything, I know you guys see that 29 minutes and you may be like, yeah, who's watching 29 minutes of somebody talking? But this is a very important video. I hope that it may help someone, give someone some information, some knowledge. This video is a lot different than my other vlogs where I'm just free-spirited, walking about town. This one is really important. Each one teach one, so please take the time to listen and share if you can. Let's start this vlog. Hey you guys, so like I told you guys I was gonna come back to you once I started washing my dishes and talk to you about a few things. So I had all these gadgets from my other camera, my Nikon Mini, the one I used to vlog with, and it didn't have like the screw thing on the bottom so you could screw it into a stand. So that's when I was using that other adjustable stand that I showed you guys. But now with this camera, the Samsung NX Mini, it has the flip screen, so I can't use that because it's too high. So now I'm back to using my old screw thing stand. So I'm glad I didn't throw it away, because I'm one for not keeping stuff. Like if I can't use it or I'm not using it and it's taking up like space or whatever, I get rid of stuff. So anyway, how are you guys? I hope everyone is well. I am well. I am washing the dishes, gonna clean the kitchen. I'm happy I do not have to cook dinner tonight because hubby is at one of our attorney friends' houses for Final Four game, and it's all men this time, so I'm glad I didn't have to say I didn't want to go. But yeah, so he's doing the whole man thing, and that's cool. And I don't have to cook dinner because he will be eating there, so that's good. Although he was like, you sure you don't want to cook dinner? I'm like, you're going to a freaking party. Like, why would I cook? So he's like, yeah, you're right. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about like certain things that are going on in my life. Not necessarily personally to me, but just in general. And one of the things is two people who I know who are fairly young have cancer. And one of the young ladies, she might be only 2 or 3 years older than me. So she's still in her early 30s and she has kids. And she has, I think, stage 4 cancer. I don't even know every last detail because she's kind of private, but we do know that it's through chemo and all these things, and it's not working. So it's just like an eye-opener to me. Like, so many things that happen around you, you know what I mean, you really need to pay attention to, because that is like a sign of things that could possibly happen to you. And that first young lady, she's been battling for at least 2 years now, and she's still fighting. And I just found out maybe like a week ago, no, not even like a few days ago, another associate of mine, she's in her early 40s, and she just found out that she has cancer. And I'm just like, when she told me, I was the first person she told. And can you imagine like the burden of having to be there emotionally for somebody that just gets off the phone with their doctor, and you're the first person that they tell something like that to? And I could not even control. And I'm not like super close to her or anything like that, but I do know her, and I've known her for years. And I just broke down like crying with her because, oh my God, like, she's also a mother. She has 2 young kids. They're under 10. And it's just like so freaking sad. And I'm like, all these people that I know, all these people that I know and, you know, like have known for so many years, and now they're getting sick and they don't know why or how, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. And, you know, it just puts that stamp of approval on why hubby and I changed our lifestyle, as far as just, you know, you guys hear me all the time talking about eating right, which is like, I want to say 90% of, you know, why people get sick is their diet, like what you eat, you know, like quality of food. And like, I have so much information because, like I said, I've been freaking living this way for years, and knock on wood, only one person in my family has had cancer and died from it, you know. And but I mean, you know, they do say some cancers are hereditary, but a lot of these people are getting cancer and no one in their family has cancer. They don't know how they got it, you know, they don't know why. Even people that are like perfectly healthy sometimes end up with cancer and just can't understand, like, how the hell, you know, did I get cancer? So my thing is, I'm gonna try to do everything I can to prevent me and my household from getting sick. And y'all hear me talk about organic eating, and you know, some people make fun of me, and you know, like, especially like on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, like I have all type of people. I have my family, I have friends that I have grown up with, I have professional people that, you know, I could have worked with in the past, that I work with now. So it is a wide variety of people. And it's funny to me that I really try to be diligent about spreading information, because someone helped me get on the right track, you know. So when I have knowledge that may help someone save their life or better their life, why not share the information? These are the type of things that we really need to be sharing. And you know, I get on here and I joke and I talk about celebrities, you know, I have my little rants and all that type of stuff, but on the real, like, each one teach one. There really should be open discussions more about serious things like your health and, you know, why do people get sick? Or, you know, the one first lady, young lady that found out she had cancer, she had like a really bad cough for like a extremely long time, and she just thought, like, she went to the doctor, they didn't say it was cancer, and she just thought that she had like bronchitis or like a reoccurring cold or something like that. Not in a million years was she thinking that she had cancer. And when finally, you know, like after a while, like it wasn't going away, she went and got, you know, some other opinions and had, you know, full body scans and things like that. And then that's when they discovered that she had cancer. So don't pay attention to your body, because your body will tell you when something is wrong. You know, pay attention to the signs that your body is giving you. If you always feel like sluggish, you don't have energy, you're coughing, your skin looks a little different, like, do not ignore that stuff, because you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and back when I was like younger, I was not like a doctor person. I'm like, I'm not going to the doctor. And not for any particular reason, but just because I didn't want to go to the doctor. Like, most people don't want to go to the doctor because, one, they don't want to be bothered. Or two, a lot of people are scared of what they could possibly find out if they go to the doctor, you know? And I understand that. But at the end of the day, if you have health insurance and you are able to go to the doctor, you really need to go to the doctor. Get your checkups, get your annual checkups. Women, make sure you're going to your gynecologist, getting your checkups. Like, it is very important. I'm sorry. And in a world that we live in now, where no one's protecting us from harmful things, like, you have to protect yourself, you know. And eating well is like one of your best defenses. Like, I always tell you guys, like, I don't eat to be skinny. Like, I'm not eating, you know, greens and organic foods to look a certain way. Yes, you know, I appreciate that I have a fairly decent figure and all that type of stuff, but I'm not skinny. But I'm not eating to be skinny. I'm eating to live longer. I'm eating to provide my body with proper nutrition to help me stay healthy. And that is very important to me. Like, I'm in stores sometimes for hours, like, reading labels. And what pisses me off is, like, a lot of places, they don't offer organic products. Granted, you guys have heard me talk about this for years. Yes, organic stuff costs a little more, not a lot more, a little more money for you, but why wouldn't you want to invest in your health? Like, my thing is, if I could buy $1,000 bag, I can invest spending a few extra dollars on organic food. You know what I mean? If I could buy every week, I'm in Target spending $100. I can freaking spend a few $100s every 2 weeks to provide healthy food for my household. Like, it's that serious. You know what I mean? Like, your body needs proper nutrition to fight off all the shit that's in the air that we have no control of, you know, like, again, I always say, like, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I am with certain things because I read a lot. I do a lot of research. The people that I associate myself with are all very well educated people that are in different fields. And that's another thing. You need to surround yourself with people that are on the same page as you, trying to live right, trying to be right, trying to do right. When you surround yourself with people that could care less, or, you know, are not really interested in being healthy or anything like that, and they're just like the type of people that are like, oh, whatever, you know, the government's not gonna hurt us. Oh, why would they do that? Like, those are the type of people that you should stay away from. Because don't be naive, you know. At the end of the day, anything you really want to know, for the most part, is out there for you to find. And a lot of people don't read. They don't read. They don't care. They don't want to educate themselves. You know, they think that they're invincible. Like, oh, it can't happen to me. Oh, I'm young. And that's another thing. I know, like, a lot of people feel like, oh, when you're young, nothing can happen to you. I just told y'all 2 people that I know personally for years who are young people are sick and dying, you know. And I'm not gonna go too much more into that, you know, because that's their personal information. But at the end of the day, like I said, like, your health is important. Not only what you eat, but how you store your food, the products that we buy. Like, women with the Bath and Body products, like, I used to love Bath and Body Works, but I don't buy that stuff anymore, because what they do is the plastic that those washes and things come in are filled with chemicals and estrogen, and that those soaps that they make, you know, in the products are filled with chemicals that alter your body's natural defense system. Women who have like hormonal imbalances, and you can't understand like what's wrong with you, like women that have like hair on their face and stuff like that, and they don't know why. It's very simple. One, if you eat meat, any animal product, milk, meat that is not organic, and they use antibiotics and things like that in your meat, in the milk, they put chemicals, they give the cows like all this shit so that they can produce milk faster, and you know, like the cows produce like this pus, and the pus ends up in your milk, and you drink that, your kids drink it. You wonder why little girls that are like 9 and 10 are developing breast or getting hair on their private parts. Is because they're eating and drinking hormones that are given to the food that we eat, and that's coming out in their own bodies. And people won't tell you this. Like, this information, although it is out there, if you're not looking for it, they're not going to tell you, because they don't want you to know. You know, there's big money in you being dumb. Like, to be honest, that's just like the only way that I can put it. You know, like, again, back to the Bath and Body products and things like that. That's why I like buying stuff from Lush. Yeah, it's a little more expensive, but if you read you know, how they source their products, and I'm not saying everything that they have is like 100%, you know, great or whatever. No, but they do give you the information that you need. A lot of their stuff is like wrapped in paper, and their tubes and stuff that they provide their products in are made with cardboard. You know, it's not plastic that contains estrogen and that type of stuff that once you wash your body with, you know, you're getting an overload of estrogen in your body. Like, you know, like I said, educate yourself, you know, surround yourself with people that are on the same page as you, that want to live long and, you know, want to be here for your kids, for your grandkids, just for yourself. Like, who doesn't want to live a long, healthy life? I know I do. And, you know, certain things, like, look, I'm washing this particular bowl. It's plastic, but I checked to make sure, like, there's information on the bottom, well, should be, of all cookware and stuff that you use for your food. And you should make sure that it says, like, BPA free, you know, can you use it in a dishwasher? Certain things like that will let you know, like, if the plastic is safe to be heated. Like, some plastics are fine if they're not put in the microwave, because once they're put in the microwave, then there's chemicals that are released from the plastic into your food, and it could take years and years and years for your body to finally get sick. But when, you know, you're 50 and 60 and you end up with cancer and you can't understand why, this is why. It's because all the years that you may not have been paying attention to the things that you eat, the things that you put into your body, slowly your body has been accumulating all of these chemicals, all of these toxins, and eventually your body can't clear it. Naturally, your body does, if you have a healthy immune system. We'll talk about that next. If you have a healthy immune system, your body will clear a lot of toxins and, you know, chemicals and stuff like that from your system, but your body needs help. You cannot expect your immune system to function properly if you eat mystery meat. I think my girl T-Day6 said that one time at Walmart, and stuff from like a box that has like 50 million ingredients in it. Like, when you go to the supermarket, the rule of thumb is you shouldn't buy anything that's in a can or anything that's in a box that is not, like, fresh. You know what I mean? Like, all those chemicals, your food could last for 15 years. Like, you don't want to eat that, because what's making that food last for 15 years are chemicals that are deteriorating the inside of your body. And who wants that? Like, you know what I mean? And look, I'm no better than anybody. You know what I mean? It took me a while to get on the right track. Trust me. And everyone who I speak to who, you know, they don't know, or they're seeking, like, information, I try to just spread what I know. Because, like I said, there was a point in time I was very ignorant. Like, I'll be real, when my husband and I first got, like, our own place, I think we were like 20, maybe 20, 21, something like that. And we would freaking go to the supermarket and buy nothing but junk food. They would have like 10 for 10 sodas, like the big liter sodas. We would buy that. We would buy cookies. We would buy ice cream. We would buy potato chips, like just a bunch of junk. And we would have bags and bags of it. And then we would get home and eat all that shit. And then, like, in a week, we would have no food. I'm like, damn, but we just bought, like, a bunch of stuff. But it wasn't food. It was crap. It was junk. At that time, like, I was, like, gaining weight so quickly. When I first met my husband, I wasn't skinny. But I was, like, maybe a 6'8", something like that. And as soon as, like, we started living together, you know, you become on your own. And I wasn't as active anymore because we would just be home. You know, and we would just buy junk. Like, I gained so much weight. Like, I always had a cold. My hair was, like, not healthy. My skin was not healthy. And I couldn't understand, like, what the hell was going on. But I didn't notice it because I didn't want to notice it. I was just like, oh, whatever. You know, it wasn't a big thing, you know. And I was 20-something. Like, 20-something, you're not paying attention to your health, but you really should be, you know. And now we're in our 30s, but thank God, by the time I think we were, like, right after we got married, we became very more conscious of everything that we were doing, like with our money, with our health. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know, you know, like, what was the awakening point for us, but thank God we slowly started to change our habits. And, you know, we were like, we want to live. Like, you know, eating freaking potato chips and freaking ice cream sandwiches and drinking soda. Like, there's no way that we are gonna be healthy, productive people. Like, I remember always being tired and, like, being winded walking up steps. Like, I'm like 20-something years old. Like, what in the hell, you know? So, and I swear that's where I got my, like, damn jiggly arms. It's in my 20s, because before that, I was pretty tight. I had muscles, you know, so whatever. It has been a road, and it's still a road, and we're still learning each day. Still, every day I learn something new, or I try to. I am a part of a lot of healthy living blogs, channels. I have tons of books. I buy healthy living magazines. Like, educate yourself. And I really want to start doing more videos on health and just being healthy on my main channel. Because I think it's important, and I can speak from a healthy person's point of view. Like, and it's not gonna happen overnight, trust me, because like I said, it took us a very, very, very long time to wake up and start realizing that we need to invest our money in good products that are going into our bodies, you know. And we got there, and we're still not perfect. And that's what I think people get intimidated by, you know, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to eat this anymore. I'm not going to be able to do this. Everything in moderation, you know. Like the other day, I might have vlogged it, I might not have, I don't know. Maybe last weekend or 2 weekends ago, hubby and I was just like, it was Friday. Y'all know I don't cook on Fridays. And I was just like, yo, I want some ice cream. He's like, I want some cookies. And I was like, no, let's just go get a bunch of junk and watch movies. And we were like, bet. And we went to freaking Walmart, y'all. And we must have spent about $60 on crap. I mean, Doritos, Fig Newtons, ice cream bars, regular ice cream, like just a bunch of crap. And literally, I think I ate until I was sick. Like, I was like, oh my God, I don't feel good. Like, I gotta go to bed. And him, the same thing, because our bodies are not used to eating that crap. The next morning, holy hell, like, I had such a bad stomach ache. Like, it was horrible. But I gave myself the okay to just go ahead and wild out that night, because we don't normally do that. And with him, the same thing. He was just like, you know what, I don't care, we don't normally eat like this. Y'all know, y'all have seen, you know, the snacks that we buy, or we try to buy, we try to get really healthy organic stuff, and it makes a big difference, because I like to snack. And when I'm home on the weekends, I'm not gonna be preparing, you know, freaking salads every 3 hours or whatever. You want something where you could just pick up really quick and eat. And we take our snacks seriously, but we do try to buy healthy snacks. And a lot of times I do try to make stuff. Like, I've been trying to make like our own cookies and things like that, because we both like sweets, like, and that's never gonna change. But we try to do it in a more healthy way. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't think that you can't, sorry, that's a plant that I bought hanging over the camera. Don't think that you'll never be able to eat crap again, or what you like again. You definitely can, but don't make that like the only thing that you eat, or what you eat on a regular. Like, all those cereals that have Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, full of crap. Number one, sugar is like the number one killer. Like, sugar turns into fat, and fat holds toxins, if you didn't know that. Like, if like really obese people, like, they get really sick, is because they have so many fat cells. The fat holds chemicals and toxins in your body. It doesn't allow your body to rid itself of what you need to be healthy. What the hell are these people? Yeah, every time I see a damn car pull on this side of the house, I'll be all nosy. But you know, that's why weight plays a factor in being healthy. Like I said, I'm not skinny, but I'm definitely healthy. I could definitely lose a few pounds, but that's just because I like to eat. What the hell? Must be somebody outside. But yeah, like I said, I could stand to lose a few pounds. Number one, because I'm short. You know, like, when you're short, weight looks way worse on you than if you were tall, you know. And I never want to be like the type of person that is like, oh my God, like, I gained 5 pounds, like, oh my God, it can't fit into my jeans, you know. Like, no, I just want to be healthy. Of course, I want to be attractive for my husband. And I want my clothes to look good on me, definitely. Like, which woman doesn't, you know? But don't eat to be skinny. eat to be healthy, because you could still eat crap and be skinny, but you're not going to be healthy. Eat good quality, well sourced food. Know where your food comes from. Like I told y'all, one reason why we moved up here is because this town is filled with natural places to eat, organic restaurants, farms galore, farmers markets galore. Most of the restaurants source all of their ingredients from local farms. It's just in the culture here. And there's tons of things to do. Like, they have tons of tracks, mountains, trails. Like, that's the life I want to live. And I'm so happy and blessed that we made that happen for ourselves with lots and lots and lots of sacrifice. But y'all heard me say before, like, I'm extremely blessed and I'm extremely thankful, very humble, and just happy that our plans worked out. So, yeah, like, very sad. My blessings are always going to people that are sick, you know, and God forbid, like, I hope I never get sick, because like I said, a lot of people, makeup too, that's another thing. And I do wear certain makeups, and no, I'm not checking every single makeup item that I buy to see what chemicals are in them. I have done that in the past, but I don't do it as often as I do like with my food. But a lot of makeup has a lot of chemicals in it, and people don't even think about that. Like, you put in freaking eyeshadows from China on your eyes, like, that have like, I just read an article about this. They have like, what the hell was it? Some metal in it, some chemical that freaking eats your skin. And people don't even know, like, why they're breaking out in rashes. Like, why do you have these little bumps on your face? Lipsticks that have all type of shit in it. Like, it's not, you know, the world's not set out for us to win, at least now. Like, all these freaking new inventions and all these chemicals that people are using to, you know, keep products lasting longer, or give products brighter color, or give soaps more bubbles and all that shit. All of that shit is done with chemicals. And again, like, I'm not perfect. I still use products that are not, you know, the best, but I try to do my due diligence in making sure that what I bring into the household and what I'm using is really good. Like, people ask, well, how do you get your hair to grow so long and blah blah blah? Like I told y'all, my hair was very unhealthy. My hair is pretty long, almost down to my butt at this point. And I credit that to the stuff that I eat, mainly. Because I don't really do anything so significant with my hair. Like, I don't take any growth vitamins. I'm not doing any special regimens or anything like that. It's mainly the stuff that I eat that have made my hair grow. And, you know, I take care of it. I wash it. I condition it. But I'm not using any, like, special shampoos or products or whatever. It's the food. It's the greens. It's the, you know, natural vitamins that are in the vegetables and the fruits that I eat. What more can I say? Like, that's just the God's honest truth. And, you know, hey, people, I was talking to this girl not too long ago, and she was talking about some vitamin company that, you know, supposedly made people's hair grow, and people were taking this vitamin, and then their hair would get to like 3 or 4 inches longer, and they would swear that it was the product, but then the person's hair would stop growing. And it was like, I can't understand, like, why is it not working anymore? Your hair, like I told you guys before, I'm not a hair expert, but I can tell you what worked for me. Your hair is naturally gonna grow no matter what. The issue is, what are you doing to maintain it, to keep it healthy, to keep it strong, to keep it from breaking, to keep it from coming off? It's what you put into your body. This camera is about to run out of the first set of memory, so I'm gonna stop this clip right here, and I will be back with you guys a little later. Thank you for listening. I hope I didn't bore any of you guys, but I just like to share certain information, you know, the things that I've learned that may possibly help you get on the right, you know, track or whatever. And everything ain't for everybody. Like, some people don't care, and, you know, they swear that what they eat is fine, and that's cool, you know. But when you know better, you do better. And I had to get there, and now I just share what I've learned and what worked for me. So thank you for listening, and I will see you guys in the next clip.